second part of our educational video, we would like to cover the topic of disposable speculums. Here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy, we offer disposable speculums in two different sizes and two different styles. Along with these disposable speculums, once we did a 510K clearance, which I discussed earlier as a Class 2 device, during that process of getting a 510K clearance, biocetoxicology testing was required and hyperallergenic testing was to be performed. This was done on our speculums in order to ensure that no toxins could be leached out from the plastics into the human body. These are hypoallergenic as well, and no one should have any reaction to the plastics. We use a superior grade of plastics in the manufacturing of our speculums here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy. Now, we have a dual rating on our speculums. We have both a Class 1, it is device listed to be used with those gravity flow systems, as well as a Class 2 510K cleared in order to be used on a colonic irrigator or Class 2 device, which I explained earlier must be done in order to use on that device in accordance with the regulations of the Food and Drug Administration. Now, I'd like to show you our speculums and our kits. Now, when you receive a speculum kit from Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy, there is a lot of requirements that are to be placed on the bag. Actually, our address, also any labeling that is required by the Food and Drug Administration. We have instructions for use. We also have labeling here at the bottom to identify which of our speculums are in the bag, the length of the hosing, and the size of the hosing. Now, our kits here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy are primarily packaged with a waste hose, an inflow hose, the speculum, which is also packed separately in its own bag inside of the kit bag, along with a 5-gram pack of lubricant. Now, these come in our kits, and we have two types of hoses. We have what we call a G hose, which is primarily used on a lot of gravity flow systems, and some of those with Class 2 systems also use those hoses. Every 12 inches there's a flat spot, and people can crimp those if they would like. And then we have the regular coiled hose that is called a smooth bore type tubing, meaning that this tubing has no coils on the inside that would obstruct any of the flow. The coils are literally on the outside. This tubing is also PVC free. There is a lot of controversy that's going to come out in the medical community about flexible PVC. You can go online and research it. Rigid PVC is fine, like the plumbing in your home, but when plasticers are used in the manufacturing of flexible PVC, they have found that toxins can be leached out from that. So here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy, we have gone PVC free in our tubing. In the future, we will also be offering biodegradable speculums, and those will be offered here in the near future as well. So this is our way of going green here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy. Regarding the tubing, at this time, no one makes a biodegradable type tubing yet. You'll hear some people explain that they have that, but there is just really nothing at this time. They put additives in to help break it down quicker, but it really doesn't biodegrade at this time. So that's where we are with the technology in the industry. We're doing this naturally as the rest of the medical community is going to be getting away from the flexible PVCs in the hospitals and any other form of manufacturing of tubing. So now, along with these kits, as I mentioned earlier, we have two different sizes and two different styles. We have a large straight, a large bulb, and then we have the small straight and the small bulb. Now, these speculums, when they come in your kits, they'll be identified by the color of bag in which they come in. Our large bulb is in a red bag inside. The large straight is in a black print bag. The the small straight is in a blueprint bag, and then the small bulb is in the green. So that way you can clearly identify in our kits which they are. Now, the speculums are uniquely designed. We use the highest quality of plastics in the industry. This is identified on our 510K that I mentioned earlier. This is a patented speculum by Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy, and anything that closely resembles this would naturally be patent infringement. Our speculums work with best in the industry, and there are a lot of those who have copied our speculums. And these speculums at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy were designed by Mary Ruth Baker of Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy to ensure the highest quality and design performance on the equipment, which it works the best on our equipment as well as other manufacturer equipments, allowing better flow and operation of your unit. Uniquely designed is the bullet tip to allow the ease of insertion of the speculum into your client. On the obturator end, we have the hole for finger placement and the finger grips that help hold, steady, and remove the obturator from the speculum during the insertion and removal of the obturator. The speculum back part also is tapered, and this plastic has a texture to it to help aid in holding the hose onto the speculum while the procedure is being done. Underneath is a finger tab, because during the insertion you place your finger on the tab on the bottom and on the inlet port. Our inlet port is also part of our design patent, and this incorporates a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch. Commonly on all class 2 colonic irrigators, the 1/4 inch inflow is used. On a gravity flow system, it is found best to use the 3/8. Our holes that go through the port are increased size to allow the maximum flow of water for both a gravity flow and for a class 2. Now, the bulb is a very slight taper. It's not very bulbous, so it allows the easier insertion and a better fit into the client. This is a patented speculum by Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy, and this speculum, in conjunction with our straight, is also a patented speculum here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy. This is our straight style speculum, which incorporates the same obturator, bullet end, and all the same features of the bulb, but yet is straight on the end. This is a very smooth, very smooth finish has been placed on this with no ridge lines. This is the best quality of speculum in the industry. This is our large straight style. This is also a patented speculum from Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy that many manufacturers have tried to copy and place on the market. But our speculums have been superior quality with the proper 510K clearance, along with the patents which protect us here at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy. You can request a copy of that 510K when ordering, or a copy of the patent. All manufacturers should supply those to you if you have any concerns about what you're ordering, to make sure that the quality assurance in your clinic is just like ours, that you're getting the quality product and paying for a good product that is safe and effective for your clients. Now, our small styles is our small bulb. This is a 25% reduction from what is known as the regular size. A speculum is normally a 3/4 inch diameter speculum. On the small style, it's reduced 25%, so it's a 1/2 inch, where the speculum that inserts into the client on a regular speculum of most manufacturers, as well as ourselves, have 4 inches on a regular size. On a small size with a 25% reduction, this is 3 inches long and 1/2 inch diameter. We have the same bulb in the small, and we have a straight style as well in small sizes. I hope this has answered your questions for disposable speculums, and if you have any questions, please call us at Clearwater Colon Hydrotherapy. We'll be moving on to the equipment here shortly to show you the differences in design of our equipment as well as comparisons.